makes it easy to take on and off. They get a drop curtain here, or these glass solid doors that we've got right here.
What a great fixture this is. Because it's going to have an additional thermal value to it, Chris, for up north boaters, it's going to extend that season. It's going to increase that on both ends. They can boat earlier and boat longer.
What I like to tell customers is this is kind of a good compromise between a sedan boat and an express, because it really gives them almost a second salon up here in the cockpit with, of course, the AC, so they can eat and cool, climatize this forepart of the cockpit. But one of the most defining features of this Sport Coupe is the solid glass and this full beam hardtop. She's the only boat in her class where the hardtop, convertible top, stretches the full beam of the boat. Gives you 38 square feet of sunlight coming pouring through there, or at the touch of a button, if the weather's not cooperating, they can close it up, turn on the cockpit AC.
I know I'm going to tell you something you're going to be amazed by. When we do all of our surveys, believe it or not, our customers told us they hate canvas.
Yeah.
I know that's surprising.
Imagine that. That's the whole point of this coupe, is to minimize the impact of canvas on boating. Speaking of entertainment, you got a nice refreshment center right here, chlorine countertop with removable lid. I love the smokeless grill. This grill is 100% smokeless. You've got an aluminum tray right there. You just fill in a little bit of water, and grease from what you're cooking is going to drip down. It's not going to burn. You're going to get a lot of customers that are going to say, why would you ever put a grill either below the TV or inside you with all of the smoke? Well, I can promise you, Frank's cooked sausages, kielbases, a lot of steaks. Nothing is going to create smoke off of this grill. Down below here, you got a stainless refrigerator, as well as an option for a stainless steel ice maker. And this is the biggest TV in its class, 26 inches. And it does something pretty unique, Captain. What happens when it pushes
up into the ceiling itself, so you get a nice look even when that TV is up and out. It really cleans it up. Chris, there's something I don't want you to forget that goes along with that entertainment. Underneath this cushion back here, we've got a removable cooler, which is great, an igloo cooler, but we also have additional storage for those countertop pieces that you talked about earlier. And of course, a Regal signature piece on all of our boats. We've got a generous sized trash can in there.
Notice on the vinyl, of course, all of it is French stitched with a nylon thread that's not going to stretch or warp over time, UV resistant. And then, Captain, right here, we've got access to the day hatch.
You'll notice in there too, Chris, the battery management system is right there with an easy grasp where you can get at it. You don't have to climb down in the engine compartment to get to those controls.
And notice the amount of headroom that you've got. Because this is a single level cockpit sole, this gives you the most amount of headroom down in the engine compartment. Up here on the seating cap, we've got some unique features as well. One of the credos of the R&D department is a place for everything and everything in its place. So the cockpit table right here, beautiful high gloss cherry table, actually stows right here.
Chris, you'll notice here at this helm, it's got everything you could possibly ever want in the way of electronics and controls. Starting with this Garmin touchscreen plotters here. A single unit is standard. You can upgrade to a second unit. But not only is it touchscreen, it'll also interact with all the engine controls, so you can bring up all your engine data. You've got an IPS autopilot here as well. You've got your helm, which is adjustable, which is really great, especially for the Tubby Club. I think that'd be helpful for you guys. Standard Fusion stereo, which is absolutely great. If you get the optional cockpit TV, this will also play a DVD through that TV. Obviously a VHF radio. Again, it intertwines with the electronics for emergency calling as well, the positioning. Minimal instrumentation. We've really cleaned this dash up here because we don't need it anymore. We can actually bring it up through the chart plotters and electronics. Digital controls, of course, with the IPS. Joystick, it's positioned properly here. You just basically turn around, you can face aft, and that joystick's right there. So really use some good thought in setting that up. Now obviously this helm's got to fit more than just me. So you've got a helm seat that goes up and down with a flipper. It also goes fore and back. But down below, Chris, you've got this flip down teak step, heavy duty step. So if you want to do the dog thing where your head's through the window, so to speak, you can flip that down and it gives you additional height. You can look over the top of the windshield, which sometimes is desirable.
Absolutely. And my favorite touch, Captain, is the unobstructed visibility that you have.